we have little else to do but sit on our couches, flick through Netflix, and eat. We might as well utilize this time to date and find love. Sure, you can no longer go out and date physically, but there is nothing to stop you from dating via Skype and Zoom. Therefore, in order to help you make the most of this period in time, I've put together this little video followed by a tip sheet to help you get the most out of Zoom and Skype dating. After all, let's think about the positives of video dating. Think about all the money you're going to save on travel costs and coffees. Plus think about how much time you're saving on travel. It's super efficient, it's low pressure, there's no annoying background music, or you could choose your own. You can create the ambiance however you like. And this is a great way to know a person much more deeply without any distractions. So if you were on a dating break until now, maybe now's the time to get right out of hibernation. First of all, make sure your phone is fully charged. Try and feel calm and relaxed. Try to set up the camera to avoid any unflattering angles. I know it took me about an hour to set up the camera for myself today. Try to tidy or declutter your background. And make sure people in your home know not to interrupt you so that you can talk from a nice, quiet space. Be quiet out there. You don't want to be doing that. Set a time limit on the date and make it clear when setting up the arrangements for the meeting. Always look your best. We all need an excuse to do that these days because, many of us are hanging out in our pajamas all day. We want to be fresh and alert, look like we made some effort, because when we make an effort to look our best, we feel a lot better, and we give off much more positive vibes. The first date will most certainly feel uncomfortable at the start because this whole dating setup is new and maybe a little awkward for everyone. So you want to keep the first date to a sensible time limit, like maybe 30 to 40 minutes. You don't want to overstretch yourself. You want to keep it light. Corona is an obvious topic that everyone's thinking about, but don't make the Corona the only topic that you're talking about. Some alternative points you want to think about are perhaps life after Corona, things that you're looking forward to doing, your happy place, a typical Sunday or day off, things that you do that bring joy to others. Share things you're learning about yourself as a result of Corona and how you react during crisis mode, if it's positive, of course. If you want a tip to start building a real connection, think of an activity that you can do, like playing a game online or some activity that you could do. I recommend baking together. You can get all the ingredients together and put stuff together. You could also get some recyclables that you've been collecting on the side and tape it together and see what you come up with, and then it could just be a funny thing that you do. You also really want to focus on putting the other person at ease. This is super important because it always makes you look more attractive when you do that. Slowly become more vulnerable and share more of yourself. The more you share from the heart, the more intimacy you're going to build. And being in person, we're often distracted by all these things that are going on around us. This makes things move at a much slower pace. Zoom dating makes things move much more quickly, so you need to be much more prepared to fill that space. Put the onus on yourself to share and observe how they hear you, and then create space for them to listen to you. One of the upshots of dating virtually is that it actually forces us to look deeper to who we are, and it forces us to be a better listener as well. So focus more on what you have to share and not just what you want the other person to offer. If we each approach dating like this, we're going to create great connections. And this is, after all, what great couplehood is all about. It's about thinking about how we can be the best partner that we can be. Use the distance combined with the ability to build intimacy to your advantage by thinking of activities you can do together. I hope this video is helpful. It encourages you to try Zoom dating, or at least to use it more. And if you'd like a tip sheet with some more advice about activities you can do, feel free to email me at the address at the end of this video. And if you'd like help with dating in general, or building relationships, or building intimacy, or overcoming any sort of fear that you might have about dating and relationships, feel free to contact me about that. I see people both Zoom and off when Corona's over. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Get Help Israel for providing all the services that they do to help people through this very challenging time. Bye.